Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Helia. A warm welcome to our new and returning viewers and to our subscribers. A special shout out. Welcome to this reading. The angel numbers for this reading are angel numbers 144 and 155. Before we begin, we would like to invoke the protection of Archangel Michael. We also give thanks for divine protection, especially towards those who have dedicated themselves to being aligned with the divine and being in a state of divine service. All light workers and healers of every kind, all kind people, all people who operate from the heart space, all people who are intentional about purifying your energies, especially those who have been experiencing physical plane and astral plane attacks, psychic and spiritual attacks. We call for the blockage and right and appropriate karmic treatment for any and all individuals who work towards evil and divisiveness, those who allow themselves to be taken away, taken up so much that they find themselves pursuing physical deeds to support these energies. We call for divine justice, and we also call for the uprooting of any and all profits that you have gained at the expenses of the innocent. Ashe, let's get into this reading. Do you ever think about me? Do you ever cry yourself to sleep in the middle of the night when you awake? Are you calling out for me? Do you ever reminisce? I can't believe I'm acting like this. It's crazy. I still can feel your kiss. 6 months could be significant here. 6 months, 8 days, 12 hours. The name Brian may be significant. Night also. Something significant could be happening at night. It's hard enough just passing the time. Something is occurring at nighttime. And yet I can't seem to get you off my mind. Now where is the good in goodbye? Tell me why. Tell me why. Wow. Someone's thinking really intently. We have Knight of Cups in the upright, the Hierophant in the reverse. There could be a Taurus energy here that is testing the temperatures on things, maybe. You or your person may have Taurus in their chart. An offer. Someone could be thinking of making an offer towards some kind of unsavory alliance action, maybe. Let's see. Too many. That one was pure slip. Time left is passing the time. 77 may be significant. Temperance in the reverse. Against good judgment, there is an offer being made towards a Sagittarius, maybe. So we have Sagittarius, Taurus. Someone is not listening to their angels, their guides. The blowback for those times you don't listen is often the worst. We have travel, experience, new things in the reverse. Someone is emotionally anxious but inexperienced. 646 on the timer. But inexperienced and very eager to pursue possibly a trip that requires driving. These could be two individuals who have joined alliances and are pursuing a particular endeavor together. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse and text messages, unsent messages in the reverse. I feel as though there is a Taurus and Sagittarius energy that are traveling because they're anxious about a blowback. And this inexperience may cost them. Let's see. Let's pull some clarifiers. Clear and concise messages. Something was done that they shouldn't have done in the first place. You shouldn't have gone there in the first place. That's what I'm hearing. Why is this Knight of Cups Hierophant in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse, traveling? Why are they traveling? Why are they traveling? Oh, someone is hiding. that didn't want to come out of the box. There was a Seven of Swords betrayal. Well, now we can tuck you back in and see where you fall. That's why the cards wouldn't go. And I asked my guides, why isn't anything coming out? He said, look, there it was. They're trying to hide. Yep, actually, Spirit is saying it's worse. It was a Ten of Swords. Tell us about this Ten of Swords in the reverse that they're trying to almost call back now. 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Wow. Look at you guys trying to be slick. Trying to abundance harvest by bringing an end to someone. And now whatever end it was that you thought you were bringing, text messages in the reverse, now you're having to go back to try to undo. How do you call back a magical practice that you have committed yourself to? And apparently for some dark practitioners, they require DNA, right? So if you are binding yourself to such agreements, stop it. How are you going to call that back? How? The chant has already been chanted. The waters have already been disturbed. Even in that book by Harish Johari on Tantra, it does cover some incantations to end things, and there is caution to what? Never use them. Some things, some vibrations, if you're not a creator, if you are in a body like this, why are you invoking such incantations? Silly people. Tell us more about why they're traveling. King of Wands in the reverse, because they lost control of a situation. Overzealous to be an evil-doing backstabber is what this is giving. Now, how do you take back? After this is contemplating and running someone over with a vehicle. 10 times. 1401 on the timer. And on the last roll, you realize, oh crap, what have I done? And you go and you try to take a shovel to put them back together. King of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Wands, and it was in the reverse, and here it is in the upright. Yep. Tell us. Uh-huh. Three of Swords. There you go. Wow, how that flipped. Yeah, yeah. And now whatever it is, whatever message of they want to end you, they want to end an individual and fall in the 10 of Pentacles. This ill reputed pursuit. I remember growing up in my community, there was this couple, beautiful couple, kind couple. They owned a supermarket. And for anyone who watches me on social media and know where I'm from, back in the day when we were kids, remember this couple? These guys murdered this couple in their homes. They used, it was horrible. It was horrible. There was wood with nails involved. It was horrible. And this reminds me of that. So apparently, so what do you think, even in that story, what do you think it has happened to those boys and any children that they will ever produce? You're cursed. They 10 of Swords you for a 10 of Pentacles. This ill-gotten thing to completely douse your fire out with the King of Wands in the reverse. But no, you survived because you had an Ace of Wands, a divine spark from the divine saying, no, 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 my child, this is not your end. Get up. But they were steady, sending, because you survived, because how dare you survive? They were sending messages here of Three of Swords. And here you are in the Four of Cups, apathetic towards it, disinterested. Now, they are up in their heads with a 9 of Swords. Now, the person that survives such an attack, what you think they finna do with that little pagey sword they got? Now they're worried and trying to run back out of country, out of the city, out of the town, out of the village, whatever hole that they live in. They're running back to whatever practitioner, because whatever the work is, the work ain't sticking and they're losing with the 5 of Pentacles. And now there is a bill that is due. Who is that? It's not Legba. You tell me your name. Who is it? What's the 5 of Pentacles? There is a deity. There is a spirit. What is that spirit? The one with the top hat and the cane. Don't say the Candyman. Now your house is upside down and you're losing family security. Two of Wands in the reverse. Whatever adventure you thought, this group that was so eager, Taurus, Sagittarius gang, Two of Wands in the reverse. No more adventures for you. You have obviously broken divine law, and you have sought to make victims of the unsuspecting. Hmm. What did they decide amongst themselves? Spirit, this Hierophant in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse group. Hmm. Why are you hiding? You don't want the people to know what entity they're working with? Okay. Tell us what was the discussion between them? Hmm. The devil in the reverse. That they had to release something or they had to push it, amp up whatever ante they were working with, whatever entity it is that they were working with, they had to amp up whatever attach or attempt at control, Queen of Pentacles, in order to manifest something in the physical. What is the devil in the reverse? Queen of Pentacles. Strong earth energy. The devil in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. And where did we see the Ten of Swords? Yes, the betrayal that they tried to manifest. Now they're in a can't get worse. How do we recover? It's inevitable now that we have paid a practitioner to do whatever incantation and fly around the moon on a broom. I don't know. But there is a collector that's coming. You wanted this posse wanted an individual to accept, and here they are on the move. Wanted an individual to accept a fate that was not theirs. I hope this person is deeply rooted and tied in with the divine, so you can receive your just reward. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Some people, there's some people in this whole gang, which I'm not getting too much of a gang, more like two, that they are feeling as though they are losing a battle when it comes to enduring some kind of disturbance that they're experiencing. What is a Chariot? Someone here could be a Cancer. So we have Cancer, we have Capricorn energy. The Three of Swords. They decided to amp up the ante. Silly. Uh, Wow. Oh my goodness. So now they are trying to amp up the ante because how dare you survive? And here it goes again. The two of wands in the reverse. The two of wands in the reverse. Somebody's ancestors say, where you think you're going? Where you going? What is the two of wands in the reverse? Strength in the reverse. Something is coming in to subdue you. You are going to hit a bottom. You will cry for the rocks below. You will wish that there were rocks below. Pray for mercy, because if this person has called justice on you guys, oh my goodness. I want to close my eyes. Look away. The Hierophant in the reverse. Why two of wands in the reverse, you ask? One, your guides warned you not to pursue this action. Two, you have willingly contributed to maintaining a shitty inner compass in yourself. Three, you suffer from low self-esteem and you have done nothing to edify yourself. You are weak and you are insecure. Four, you truly are lackluster. You are low vibrational. You lack energy. You may be the kind of energy to smile in the faces of others, but really and truly, you are dark inside. You don't feel genuine joy when others are happy. You are filled with raw emotions of maliciousness. You struggle with pride, and that pride is what keeps you in darkness. All of this has led you to being susceptible to going against the grain and doing things that would require for you to walk a 50-story line, risking your freedom. You are foolish and you are overly generous in giving yourself to unorthodox ways of living, being, and thinking. You are blind and your life is filled with misconceptions. And this is why you choose to align yourself with similar energies. Blind. The Hierophant in the reverse. Again, the Tower in the reverse. And in the challenge, trying to avoid what is coming. Okay. We leave you trying. The Magician in the reverse. Trying to manipulate. You brought war to someone. Magician in the reverse, three of wands. You don't even have two. You are consistently showing up as a 2 of Wands in the reversed. You brought fire. Ancestors are saying you brought fire to the dragon's lair. You brought fire to the dragon's lair. Now, messy and petty. I do feel these cards are messy and petty. No joke. No joke. But what is this Tower spirit? They're trying to outrun a tower. I mean, if you're going to play ridiculous, then obviously the repercussions will be ridiculous as well. The deleter trying to call back what you said, trying to call back what you wrote, trying to drown the evidence. Tell us about this tower that they're trying to avoid, Spirit. Someone here could be throwing or discarding or destroying a cell phone device or a storage device. We have the broken bed. This person is hiding, trying to hide how they tried to destroy the household of another person. Whatever tower these people are going through, they're showing me, the broken bed, the stand up in the reverse. Now they're trying to hide their involvement altogether. Spirit guides are showing me the Tower of Pisa and a hand reaching out and shaking it. They're saying that they're going to have you in that tower and they're going to be rattling you for a minute. You won't be able to stand up in the reverse. And it'll be burning. There'll be little fires here and there, and you'll be trying to put them out, but not really. And you'll never be able to put the paintings or the furnishings back where they were because it'll be sliding to the side, and you won't even be able to leave. You won't even be able to leave. Wow. Trying to hide with the leader, the broken bed, the stand-up, hiding that they contributed to trying to ruin someone's home, trying to ruin their stability, their security, where they found comfort and rest. Now you don't want to be seen as the one that had the mic, that had the most to say. I'm hearing that they even contributed to the incantation that the practitioner could use. What's a stand-up in the reverse? The conspiracy theories in the reverse. Oh, I had nothing to do with it. Screenplay. I had nothing to do with how things played out. But you know what? The coffee stain is there, my love. And triangulation and identification has already been made. Let's close out, Spirit, for what else is there to say, really? Closing messages. Craziness. It came out consistently. Using 3 different decks. Closing messages. If you have Cancer strongly aspected, you could have been the individual who was the recipient of this plot. Oh, now they're displeased. 6 of coins in the reverse. 10 of wands in the upright. Page of coins in the reverse. Well, there you have it. My local community iniquity workers, may we all reap according to what we sow. There is no exception to the rule. Now these energies will be sitting in a perpetual energy of displeasure. The wealth that you experienced at the expense of others, vacations, the trips, from being a betrayer. Now, not only will you be left in need, but there will be 0 hands reaching out to assist you. 10 of wands in the upright, you will be burdened. And your prospects of generating income will be diminished with the page of coins in the reverse. Ashe. Thank you so much for stopping by. That's it for your reading. Until next time, bye for now.